Hello and welcome. Yeah, as it's just reminded me, this fruit cannot be planted in August. It's September. So yeah, we're gonna zip through. There's nothing we can do. We can't do anything because we've not got a fertilizer spreader. Wink, wink. No, it's just the rules we're playing by, isn't it? So yeah, we should go through till tomorrow morning, and we will go 9 o'clock, which we can actually do. Yeah, we should go through the rain and we shall see what the ship is bringing to the harbour in the morning. Not that we've got very much cash, and yeah, the Bernie is brilliant for just bringing in maybe I don't know how much our farmyard costs us. Yeah, so we made 700, and that's what I'm saying. It doesn't like not like the Lords where it can seriously buy you some equipment. Oh wow, I'm very tempted. I am. But it would leave us 2 grand, and there's going to be incidentals. So isn't that typical? Because I do love a good telehandler. Yeah, leasing we're not. Yeah, right. It looks like we're going to get some rain, so I'm going to get stuck straight in. This is the sort of thing where we've got to get cracking. So I am going to say my words because it's still going to take a while. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right. I think that's where we're going to leave that. I was thinking about this and I thought, obviously we're trying to play this realistically. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it, but if we're not allowed to fertilise and lime this, it's still going to grow. So we've basically got to do what we can do, really. So, hang on a minute, why is that not grabbing the seeds? I wasn't close enough. Yeah, so we're going to play this realistically in so much as we're waiting for fertilizer and lime, the limer to arrive. We know it's, yeah, just to play this by the rules that we've got. So, yeah, we're going to have to like literally zip through. So we're not going to be able to fertilize and lime, which is, it still is what it would be naturally, which, well, yeah, the seeds would grow with rain. So we're just going to do this the good old-fashioned way, really. Yeah, one thing I did notice, I don't know if you noticed too, there were no stones, which is a bit strange for when we ploughed, but hey ho, perhaps it's a special plough. So 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's right. We're going to get a bit of a tick up. The rain will hopefully rain on top of our beautiful seeds and make them grow a little. Oh, we didn't look at. I didn't look at what the actual field was, did I? Its type. No, I didn't. That was very remiss of me. So we have our field of wheat, and what is it? It's loamy sand, so it's sort of mediocre. Wow, look at our 57 though, aren't we, really? Right, so a bit of a milk tanker, a silage compactor that's very useful to us at this precise moment. Grass rollers and weeds and yeah, and also with the catch crop, but we've already got our cedar, so and it's a little bit pricey that for us. I'm not saying it's pricey, but in our present state, it's very pricey. So one more month, and we can stick our inventory down. But to be honest, we don't really need it at the minute. All we can do is watch the crop grow. So let's zip through and actually watch our crop grow. We'll look at the sales each morning because that's all we can really do. I mean, I know we could chop trees down and all the rest of it, but I'd like to concentrate on what we're actually doing and focus and do that, no matter how little, no matter how great. So we can now grab our holes from the store. That's not going to be much use to us at present. So we're going to zip straight through. So we can pick the holes up now. That's we can order. I mean, as in we got it. We can also place the Omatana and the production shed because we said we were going to do that. Yeah, so it's sort of like 3 months advance warning to any building work. And obviously we've got to have the cash to do it as well. So, and as you can see, it's not exactly now. That's one of the best we've seen so far. But it's value good. How come? I don't get it. Now I don't somehow think that that it can manage that. Now this is a nice thing that keeps on cropping up. It is a weeder, but we ploughed. It is good, but we just yeah, it's too good at the minute for us. Yeah, so I just want to focus on what we can do, really. I'll just whiz through to our harvest. Yeah, it is a cracking deal, it really is. We seem to do better in winter with the wind, yeah, on any place. So I don't know whether that's a given that the wind is better in the winter, which I suppose actually, realistically thinking about it, it probably is. So, yeah, wind generators may be a lot better in the winter. Yeah, it does seem to be an awful lot better. 15 cubic meters for the saddle track by Smetty. Yeah. We need a saddle track, really, sadly. Yeah, I just think it's you can do things. We've not got the equipment. We're trying to play this as we actually are. We're starting farmers. We've got very little equipment. We missed the window for fertilizer and lime, and even though we'd got the stuff, oh wow, that's a good one for that. We've not got yeah, we're not. It's just is it? Yeah, it is just for sugar beets. So do you know? Even though it's a good one in a way, it's not for us. Yeah. Do we buy the little gator? Is it useful to us that we're on now? I think no. I think we'll stick with what we are. To be honest, I know I've got a sleep trigger. But I like to watch the crops grow. I really do. It just amazes me to see the little bit of growth every morning and see it, and to sort of like look out at the world, our world in our little place. Yeah, it just is nice. Right. Ooh. No, yeah, we've got a cracking harvester. That's a good one as well. Yeah, it is. Are we going to need a conveyor? Maybe, but at the minute, cultivator prepares field. We haven't got a cultivator, but we've got a plough. But then again, that is true. Did we? We did sell the cultivator, which was a little bit remiss of us, really. I don't know why I did that. 3 meter. Does that fit on the Nordstein? I'm not sure. I'd have thought it would. It did. We're going to do it anyway. We need it. We've got a 3 meter, so that's a 3 meter. Yes, you won't see me do that very often, but hey ho, it is what it is. Trying to stick with the way that this is. I'm not sure. I think I didn't know that the Nordstein, that you could do that. There might be a special Nordstein that you are allowed to do that. It's vaguely that now we're getting somewhere. We really are. It's just the 118 with just a rear. No, even though it's tempting, it would cripple us. Of course, we need to change the config of. Oh, we don't. Or we could buy holes. Yeah, we could buy a small. But then we'd have to wait 3 months. So we're going to have to use what we've got. June, July. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, we could. What is the month of harvest? It's next month, so we've missed it. It's got to be what we've got. It has. Yeah, or we buy that for 67,000, which we cannot do. That's only because that's good value, really. That would do, but it won't do. It's straw and forage, isn't it? So yeah, we've missed out on that. Shame about that, but I don't know that we'd actually shift that. It's that heavy. Right, so then month of harvest. We've got a silo. I don't know why I'm worried. Yeah, but we could pipe it straight into the silo. So I am not worried. And there we go. Oh, of course it's raining. Puma forage wagon again with the forage. Okay, let's zip through. And then we are going to, while that's raining, let's go grab our harvester. Which I believe should be on this side. I'm not sure we should actually. Where are the steps for the... they're on the left, actually. Well, I'm going to enjoy this because this has never been done by me before. It's always been a 6-metre header. So, I need to unfold you again. And no, I don't think this is going to take us very long at all. Really? Let's get cracking. Oh, straw swath. Make sure we've got it. Yeah, we have. Fantastic. Yeah, I would normally time-lapse this, but with a 12-metre header, I'm not sure this is going to take us that long. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We've not seen any forage wagons, which is unusual. That's just reminded me. It has. I should have thought. Yeah, I've never played it like this before, where you've got to. Yeah, let's let the straw. Yeah, because obviously if we're ordering something new now that we want, it's not going to arrive for 3 months, so... What I'm saying is, if we order either a baler or a forage wagon, it's not going to arrive till August, September, October, which, is there anything we can plant in the month of October? Because if we're playing realistically, oh, there is. Right, we are going to order right now 2 things. Do we need... No, I think we're going to order the SIP. Fill volume big. And we're going to buy that, yes. And we're also going to buy... I think we'll... No, I think we'll manage with what we've got, really. Yeah, we will. So, we've allowed the production shed and the overtime because we've given plenty of advance notice that that's what we're going to do. So we're allowed to do that. So we've got our forage mixer which will arrive in July, August, September, October morning. So that's... Even though it's all our land, it's not going to moan at us. Ooh, be careful. Yes, I'm trying to play this as it really would be in the spirit that it's meant, so that every setback's a genuine setback, and even if we didn't plant till the beginning of next year, we're lucky because I mentioned it when I did. But if I didn't, then we'll have to follow through with the consequences to our actions. Simple as that. Glad we expanded this field. Can you imagine how much we'd have got from that little tiny lozenge? Apologies, yeah. I'm sort of tired and listless. I did try to go to sleep and I was sort of wide awake, so I thought, oh, just crack on with what you're doing and just do another hour of that. I'm beginning to get a little bit tired now, so yeah, I'm going to try again. We should just finish what we're doing and we should go through till October morning, so we're going to have to be very busy because obviously it's... Wow, why is it times... Oh, because I slowed it down. I'm used to being ×1, so yeah, ×5 again. So I'm going to stick to that on this Let's Play as long as I remember, which obviously this is me, so yeah. Yeah, we will do another field of wheat, I think. I suppose we could do barley, really. I did think, I'm really quite chuffed that I thought about this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else do it either, really. Stick a bigger header on, but I was just looking at the horsepower requirements for one of the other other harvesters, and I thought, well, if it physically would fit on and we could adapt it, I'm quite sure that this could cope with a much bigger header than the 6 metre that it gets given. And we have proved that this is exactly the case. But it is nice when you go out on a limb and sort of try something and it actually does work. Right, smashing, last little bit. Well, for saying that was totally without any kind of it's totally organic, literally, so the yield would be low, but it's totally organic. We could sell this for a higher amount. Now I would actually self-market. Mind you, there is more than the Omatana. Yeah, there is. The Omatana shop that she's just brought out is I don't think we can do what you think, because it's where there's a will, there's a way. I'm sure. Right, for starters, we need to drop that down. Oh, now that. Oh, of course, it's that mod that I put in about the fact that they all have trailers now. That's amazing. Unless it is, I'm sure it will be that mod. Amazing. Yay, fantastic. So we have right, so let's go through till, let's leave it on that. Straight through till October morning. We'll grab the SIP, and at that point we'll have to place the production shed on the Omatana. The farm supply production. I must stop saying Omatana's name. Yeah. Oh, isn't that typical? We actually could have got that. Oh, it's only fertilizer though, not lime. Yeah, what I mean is I know we've got it now, our holes, but neither of them are much better than what we've got now. They're not at all. A second tractor, it's not much use to us at the minute, so I'm thinking no, right now. Now that harvester is going to be very, very useful. Right, yes, and 615 horsepower. I'm not sure that we're anywhere close to that at this precise moment in time. We'll go up to the shop, grab our SIP, place our 2 things, and then next session we'll actually get that done. We might actually do that next session. The one thing we will do is we'll go and grab the SIP and see what's in sales. Now that we will go for, it is the standard. I thought it said the XL, so I'm glad that it's the medium. We will buy that. Yeah. Brilliant. Again, it's not much more than what we've got already. So let's pop to the shop, because we need to get a lot of work done this month. We need to grab the straw off ready. Grab the Omatana. Stick that, and also think strategy for going forwards. I don't want to be putting multiple Omatanas down, so we need to be thinking, where is the centre of our land? What's not good? Well, we might need to put a couple in. Yeah, it might not be just quite as simple as, you know, like that. Yeah, there might be a Nordstein that actually is special like that, or it might fit on the traditional one. I don't know. I'd like to have a go of that, if I'm honest, as well. So let's grab that on the front and the sip on the back. And that was new. So yeah, we've now got a cracking trailer, and we can leave the other as down in its what it's in now. Right, smashy. Oh, miscalculated that. Just like to test the Nordstein to see if I'm right or whether I'm totally wrong, which probably am, knowing me. And then next session we'll get that straw off, get the planting done in the field we've got now, or no, we will this year. We need to start. We need to get our income streams going, even if they're only tiny on a scale for the farm. We can't just keep sort of spending the money like we are doing. I mean, our equipment is actually sort of widening out already. I'd just like to try to see if this can fit on the existing Nordstein or whether it is a completely different special Nordstein. I am tempted, if it is, to actually allow that in the things of like being of realism, of seeing, well, if there is a Nordstein that's special like that, so you would stick. It's the same as what we've got. So does that mean this does cultivate? It's intrigued me. It's a cultivator. So I would say there must be another Nordstein then. Let's have a look what that is then, because in the interest of like realism, I might actually allow that for once, just to say that, well, we've just got an attachment for the Nordstein. I might allow that, because that, right, we need to see what it's called. And it's a power harrow. And the Nordstein field crater. It's advisable to rent the machine only. Why? So you'd still have to do that, and then... Yeah, it is exactly the same as what the Nordstein has got. But obviously, do you know, I shouldn't have done that. It's always worth a shot, you never know, really. Yeah, I tell you what we will do, if that is the case, though. Because there are, I'm sure, there are front cultivators which we'll order, I think. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to do that, that's all. It's just tough. Yeah, we'll run over with that. We'll grab the straw, cultivate, and then we will grab the Nordstein, stick that, and we will order for next year a 3 metre. If we've got a 3 metre, let's work with it. So we're going to need a front cultivator. And there are some shallow ones. I know I had one. I'm trying to think. These are the Devrand. Yeah, there's shallows as well. Yes, cultivator. That's a proper cultivator. There is a shallow one. I had it. Yeah, it can't be too big. It might not be in cultivators. I got just an inkling that it was somewhere. There is the Franquette. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to be totally truthful. Here we go. Shallow cultivator. 4 meter. Yeah, is there another one, a 3 meter, that would suit us better? That's definitely a. Yeah, it's the 5 meter harrow, which I absolutely love. That's a standard pull. Pushed forward 4 meter. And that's the, yeah, that is a proper cultivator as well. Let's have a look. I'm sure there is, yeah, it's a pull. It does tell you the ones that you can use forwards. Disc arrows, that's just traditional, although really you could go that either way, but I'm sure it's not supposed to be used like that. I'm sure there is. Sure there is. So very sure. I think it was the one that I just looked at, the 4 meter. Yeah, I knew this was one as well. But yeah, it's a little bit pricey for us. It's a subsoiler and cultivator, which is well out of our thing. That's a standard pull. So there's also, it's probably then I think I got rid of one of the cultivator things. I could have sworn there was 3. Power harrows. It is. I am right. We just looked at them. Yeah, the one we've got is a power harrow. I'm sure there's a front one. Creator one. No. So is that one yeah, so that's the only one we could have. Are we going to buy that? You never know what you're going to get in the sales. We've already got that's a point. How? No, it's more than we can afford. Yeah. Right, so next session we will use our existing Nordstone cultivator, which we've just bought. We shall grab the straw, stick it in the Omatana, which we will have a quick look at that and sort of look at where the middle of our, I think it's where the field is. It is. We're right in the middle. So if we're going to go up and down, probably it's not going to be far off where the tree is, really. Yeah, like here at the path, I think it's probably... No, I think we're in the middle-ish of the field. If we're going to do fields either side, I think we'll probably stick one in the middle. So it's like, yeah, I always think that's the best. So that we're going to do now. Production shed doesn't really matter where that goes in a way, because it's not one of those things that you put... Yeah, we're going to stick that like... Yeah, sort of like what would be on the headland between the two fields. Right, smashing. Excellent. And yeah, we've taken a little bit of the field up. That's production shed. We may as well put it next to each other, because then we could have the tap right next to it. I think we could stick them literally sort of side by side, like so, or end to end may be best. But I always find, yeah, it might be awkward. I think even though it might take up a little bit more room, yeah, I'm just thinking of the tap. Oh wow, is that the distance between them for it to be? Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to use V mode, I think, like that, and then stick a little bit of Ooh, Grimlock's been very generous and given us the my favourite thing. I like these cobbles a lot. Right, oh, I'm mad now. Right, smashing. We also need to do a little bit of lift on that corner. I can see it. Should work. No, it won't let you. It's because the joining of two productions, isn't it? That's what it's going to be. Let's just soften it just like that. Yeah, and we'll stick a tap in. Oh, do we do a tap or a well? Realism. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be right, actually. I think a well is more like what you would have. So we're going for the realism element of this. And the water pack by Matana. Let's just stick the interactive zone markers on just for a minute. Yeah, I mean, I know it don't matter because it's got a massive yeah, it can really be put down pretty much anywhere and you'll still get to it, but I'd sooner do this properly. Do we stick it like that? So we've got to like reverse to it. Yeah, we will. Yeah, no, we'll leave it like that. I'm happy with that. We are going to need to buy a water container, which again we're not going to be able to use for until, let's have a look. Yeah, for a few months. If it's October now, it'll be November, December, January. We cannot pick this up until January. So we might be able to stick the straw in, but that's about all we can actually do. And that is where we're going to leave it. So yes, we're going to literally grab the straw in, we can stick it in the Omatana, and we can make that into silage, a silage digestate, so that we can actually make a little bit of fertilizer in the production shed and sell that to the ship. Obviously the ship comes every month and we're going to class that as that's the market where it's going to take it to. So that's what we're going to do. It's not going to be on a massive scale, so it's only going to be the scale of what the farm is doing. As I keep sort of saying, it's, yeah, because it is what it is, isn't it? The fertilizer business is a good one. You would go into a good business. These productions are cracking. We will also make the seeds. I think we'll do seeds in the Omatana, the wheat seeds. So that's going to be quite a little bit for us. That's going to be quite a bit of cash. We're right down to 11,840. Yeah, we've looked at everything. We're not doing badly. If we just quickly scoot down the shop. I know there's some of these things that we can't actually have yet, but most of them we can. Yeah, that we bought in the sales. We could. That one we can't have till January. That one is now. That one's now, and that one's now. So yeah, I mean we could when we've got enough cash. Mind you, I think it's quite low requirements for that cedar, the 9 meter. It's not as bad as you'd think, but I think it's worse than what we've got. I mean, I don't think we've got the power to do it, but I might be surprised. I just know it's not massive. I think we could get away with it. It's 130 we've got, and that's 144. It's fairly flat, so it's just going to be we're probably down at 5 miles an hour, but if you're doing 9 meters, that's not bad. But I mean, it's 45,000, so it's a little bit beyond us. But if it's one of those things we really need to buy, then, and we got to go new, then it'd be worth doing. If it's going to speed up the job that we've got, even that is an absolute asset. So yes, all that remains to be said for this particular session is, and this coming year, we can fertilise and lime. So yes, we can actually get that done this time. So we do want that as well this coming session. But all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey. And we are playing this as close to realism as you can possibly get. Really, I think anyway. But if you can think of a way that for me to improve in it, then please, I always do love to hear from you, fellow shareholders. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye for now.